Morning everybody. A number of you guys have asked why I haven't done videos recently, and the truth of the matter is that it's taken a while for me to get back on track, and there's only so many times I can tell you I've cheated, gained weight and lost weight and gained weight and gained more weight. Back on track now, and I thought I would do a video about my weight loss tips, the things that I've learned in the last couple of months, which has helped me get back on track and actually start losing weight again. Because of the ups and downs, I now know what works and what doesn't work, for me anyway. So you can take the advice on board, and if it works for you, excellent. If not, I don't know. So some of the things I've learned is that, one, don't tell people that you miss your favorite foods when it's your birthday, when you live the other side of the world, because family and friends will give you everything that you love and miss dearly, such as Tim Tams and potato chips and stuff like that. And it was probably my biggest downfall recently and made me gain quite a lot of weight. And it's taken me months to be able to lose that weight back off. Now, the reason it's taking so long is a couple of reasons. One is that the most important reason, the main reason, is because I decided to do my weight loss journey as normal as possible, in terms of I didn't want to not eat the foods that I loved eating to be able to lose weight, and I didn't want to do some fad diet or some extreme diet. Now, not knocking shake diets, they work very well. In fact, when I was on a shake diet, I lost a load of weight very, very quickly. And if that's your goal, then you know it'll work. The best weight loss would be shakes diets, also known as VLCD, very low calorie diets. They're not healthy, and I guarantee if you guys start doing a shake diet, you will put the weight back on. Most people I know that have done it have ended up putting the weight back on, and there's a few times where it won't, and people that are extremely organized and will follow it perfectly and will do whatever they can to keep the weight off will keep the weight off. But for people like myself, I ended up putting it back on plus some. So it's not my sort of, I didn't want to do that again and end up cheating again. This is, weight loss for me is a long-term thing, and I want it to last. So the first thing is, don't cheat. Don't have cheat meals, don't have cheat days, don't have sneakies, as Lindsay and me used to call them, because they don't help. Unless you are counting your calories exactly, and I mean exactly down to the very last calorie, don't do it, because it's too risky. You know, for me anyway. The best thing that I've learned to do is just stay away from the bad foods. What else? Drink lots of water. I can't emphasize that enough. Water is 60% of your body in terms of makeup, and it is vital. It's vital for the transportation of blood cells and that type of thing. In fact, on that note, up until recently, because I didn't drink enough water, every time I would go for a blood test, none of the nurses, and I mean none of them, including the senior ones, could get blood for my blood test, because I was constantly in a state of dehydration, which is kind of funny because I always used to associate dehydration with being thin and, you know, people dying of starvation and all that. It's not like that at all. It's just, so you need plenty of water. In fact, sometimes your body tells you you need water and you sort of interpret it as I need food. Well, in my head, it's always interpreted as I need food, especially Snickers bars or chocolate bars or Mars bars or things like that. So drink plenty of water. It's so important. It has to do with your kidneys and liver and stuff like that, and you know they can't function properly unless they've got enough water. So yes, you have to drink loads and loads of water. Walk lots. Now I say that quite seriously, because even though recently I've been going to the gym faithfully, and I've been going a lot and doing a lot of weight training and stuff like that to try and help speed up my fat burning, the most important thing that I've noticed I've lost more weight when I walk more than, going to the gym. So if you can, walk as much as you can. My doctor said that we should be walking 10,000 steps a day, and I am going to get one of those Fitbits to, you know, make sure that I do, and have realistic goals. My goals are pretty extreme, to say the least. I'm hoping to lose 50 kilos by this time next year. I have no idea if I'll get there, but you know, it's kind of extreme. So all I can say is set realistic goals. In fact, the last time I was with my doctor, he sort of said to me, look, Dan, if you're being serious about this, I want to see you get down to 150 kilos or 151 kilos by the next meeting, which is only, you know, it was only 1 or 2 kilos, but it was enough to sort of get me motivated to keep going and to do it properly. And to be honest, I'm glad he said it, because I've had a chance and I've actually got there. And, you know, I've only got a few more days to go, and hopefully, you know, the weight will be at the right weight to be able to beat that sort of, that request. But you know, it's small steps. You just take it in bite-sized chunks and you will do well. So that's my journey so far. Everybody seemed to love the video about the breakfast jars, overnight oats. So we've got a couple more planned. We're looking at doing muffins. They're not healthy muffins, but they're not as bad as the sort that you would get at Starbucks and stuff like that. So it's our version of Starbucks muffins, and also healthy pancakes, which is good for breakfast and stuff like that. And oh, on that note, have breakfast. Hopefully that's a little bit of advice. I'll go into each one in more detail in future videos when I can sort of put the proof in the pudding, as they say. And, you know, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate the support, especially the feedback, comments, and you know, the subscriptions and follows and stuff. So thank you guys. And luckily I don't have just 6 followers anymore. I've got quite a few more, so I really appreciate it, guys, and it really helps with you know, keeping me going, and it makes me accountable. So thank you very much, and please subscribe. Cheers, guys.